Take a look at this couple. They just bought a car in Canada and they need to buy car insurance, but they don't know how to buy car insurance. Do you know how to buy car insurance here in Canada? Well, in this lesson, I'm going to show you. Hey, if you want more lessons and tips like this, I would be so happy if you subscribe to my channel right down there. Okay, so actually buying car insurance in Canada is really easy, so don't worry about it. If you're new to Canada, it's pretty easy. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, probably the easiest way is just to buy the car insurance from your bank. Okay, like I do. I have my car insurance through my bank. It costs me about $50 a month. Okay, so every month my bank takes out $50 from my bank account. Okay, but you could also buy car insurance through any other insurance company as well. Okay, so it's your choice and it's pretty easy. Just go to their website, your bank's website or the car insurance company's website, and you'll see something like this. There will be a button that says get a car quote. Okay, you don't want this one. This is get a home quote. I mean, if you want to buy home insurance, you can go there. If you want to buy any other insurance, see it says get a quote for another product. Okay, you can buy insurance for anything if you want. You could buy insurance for your computer, for your cell phone, I don't know, maybe for anything in your house. Okay, personally, I just have insurance for my car because here in Canada, you have to have insurance for your car. It's mandatory. Okay, so let's click on get a car quote. Okay, then it says welcome. Get a quote for your vehicle in Alberta. I'm in Alberta right now. If you're in a different province like Ontario or Manitoba, then just choose wherever you are. Okay, so we pick our location, then we put our vehicle information in here. What kind of vehicle did you buy? Well, let's say we bought a 2004 Ford Focus 4-door sedan, just a normal Ford Focus. Hey, if you haven't already seen the video I made on buying a car in Canada, I'll put the link to that video down there in the description and you can watch that video after you watch this one because it might be helpful for you if you're thinking of buying a car here in Canada. Okay, so next it's going to say, is the car owned or leased? Leased means like a long-term rental from a company. Personally, I don't have any experience with leasing a vehicle. I've always just bought my vehicle, bought a used vehicle from a private sale. Okay, so let's say it's owned. We own the vehicle. Now this one means owned, financed. So if it's like a new vehicle and you're making payments on it, then you choose this option. But in this one, let's just assume we bought a car for $2,000 and so we own it. Okay, so then it's going to say driving distance. Okay, how far do you expect to drive every year? Well, let's think we just want the car for going shopping and doing some simple things. We're not going to drive too much. So let's estimate 5,000 kilometers a year. Okay, so we choose that. Okay, so in addition to personal use, select if the vehicle will also be used for business or commuting or both. Okay, so business or commuting. So let's say maybe we're a student or we're working. Commuting means you're going every day to your school or your job. So let's choose commuting. Okay. Then it says anti-theft features. Did you install any anti-theft features on the vehicle? Okay, did you install any special alarm systems or anything to protect the vehicle from being stolen? No, let's say we didn't. We have the basic vehicle. Okay, coverage start date. When do you want your coverage to start? Well, let's say today, March 11th, 2018, which is today. Okay, Then tell us about yourself, okay? You put your first name, your last name, maybe some other information about yourself, like your birthday, okay? Are you a male? Are you female? Let's assume, because I'm doing it, I'm a male. Okay, I'll put male, single, common law, married. Single. I'm single. Now, common law means when people are living together, like a girlfriend and boyfriend, if they're living together, but they're not married, then if they live together for a long enough time, then they become common law. It's like they're married, but they're not really married. Okay, so it's sort of a category we have in Canada. I'm not sure. How about your country? Do you have this this category of a relationship status in your country? In Canada, we have single, married, common law, divorced. If people are divorced, but if they're divorced, then they're single, right? So that's why there's only 3 options here. Okay, driving history. Have you had any tickets in the last 3 years? Don't include parking tickets. Okay, parking tickets are not important. Have you had any speeding tickets? Have you had any other problems with the police where they've given you a ticket? Let's say no, because we're good drivers, right? Was your driver's license suspended in the last 15 years? Suspended means taken away. Did they take away your license at some point in the last 15 years? Maybe you did something really bad and they said, okay, we're suspending your license. You can't drive for 6 months. Okay, well, let's say no. We're good drivers, right? So next we might see something like this. Okay, claims history. Have you made any auto claims in the last 10 years? Okay, a claim is when you go to your insurance company and you say, I need money, okay? Something happened and I need the money. That's a claim. Have you made any claims in the last 10 years? Nope. Okay, so we choose that. And then, wow, we're pretty much done. Here is our monthly premium, okay? $64.67 per month. That's what we have to pay, and it equals $776 a year, okay? Then there's a phone number here. Call us to purchase. Okay, so you've just done this all on the website. Now you need to call if you actually want to buy this, okay? So you call them and you say, hi, I just did an online quote, a car quote, and I would like to buy it. They might ask for the quote number, so you give them this quote here, and then they'll help you buy the insurance. And then pretty much you're all set up. Okay, now look at this number. This number is called the insurance premium. Okay, a premium is what you pay to the insurance company. Okay, that money is called the premium. If you pay once a year or every month, that's your premium. So in this case, our premium is paid monthly, okay, per month, $64.67 a month. Now, we probably could pay for a whole year if we want to at the same time, okay, but most people pay every month. Now, what is our insurance premium actually buying for us? What is this? Well, we're paying for liability insurance, okay? Liability of $1 million. That means liability insurance of $1 million, that the insurance company will pay $1 million if we are at fault. Okay, so liability insurance in Canada is mandatory because if I'm driving and I hit you and you get hurt or your vehicle is damaged and I don't have enough money to pay, what happens? Okay, that's why everybody has to have liability. It's also called third-party liability. Okay, so if you hear the word or the term third-party liability, that's what this means. It means it's my fault. If I'm driving and I hit you, then it's my fault and my insurance company will pay for any damages that you get or to fix your car. Okay, now let's say I'm driving and I hit you, and your car has $1,000 of damage, and my car also has $1,000 of damage. Then my insurance company will pay for your car to get fixed, but it won't pay for my car to get fixed because I only have liability insurance. Okay, so my insurance company will pay up to $1 million. Okay, that's a lot of money. Your car might cost $10,000 to get fixed if it's a bad accident, or maybe $50,000, maybe $100,000 if you're driving a Ferrari or something like that, but it probably won't be more than $1 million. Now you can choose if you want more than $1 million coverage, but $1 million is standard here in Canada. Okay, so what if I want my insurance company to help me pay for the damages of my vehicle? Well, then I need to add coverage. I need to add collision coverage. Look what it says here. Collision coverage protects your vehicle if it's damaged in an accident resulting from an impact with another vehicle. That means a crash with another vehicle, object, the surface of the ground, or if the car was overturned, if you flipped your car. Okay, hopefully you're not that kind of a driver. Okay, so if we want this as part of our insurance coverage, then we need to add collision coverage to our liability. So we have a liability, now we're adding collision coverage because we want it. Okay, so we add collision. Now we have some options here, what we're going to select. Look at this, $0 deductible, all the way up to $5,000 deductible. Now, do you know what this word means? Deductible. Deductible means how much you have to pay before your insurance company pays anything. Okay, so look at these options. Let's say we choose $100 deductible. That means that if I'm driving, right, and I hit you, my insurance company will pay all of your repairs, right? But then when I ask my insurance company to pay for my repairs, then I have to pay $100. So I have to pay the first 100, then my insurance company will pay the rest. So if it's $1,000 in total, I pay 100, the insurance company pays 900. Okay, do you understand that? And then if we choose a $5,000 deductible, that means I have to pay $5,000 before the insurance company will pay anything. So if my car gets $5,000 of damage, that sucks. Then I have to pay $5,000 and my insurance company won't pay anything. But if the damage is $10,000, then I have to pay $5,000 and my insurance will pay the rest of the $5,000. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, the reason you can choose is because it depends how much risk you want to assume. Okay? Assume means to take. How much risk do you want to take? Okay? So if you choose $0 deductible, that means you don't have to pay anything and your insurance company will pay everything. But then your premium will be higher because the insurance company is taking more risk. Whereas if you choose this one, your insurance company is taking less risk. You are taking more risk. Okay, so all of this is an issue of risk. How much risk are you willing to take? Okay, look at this. We have another option, comprehensive coverage. First we had liability, then we had collision coverage. Now we have another option that we could add called comprehensive coverage. What is it? It says comprehensive coverage protects your vehicle against risks that are not covered by collision coverage, such as windshield damage, vandalism, and theft. Okay, so if I'm worried about my car getting stolen, then I need comprehensive coverage. Or if there's lots of rocks on the road and a rock goes through my windshield and breaks my windshield, collision coverage won't cover it. Remember, collision coverage is only in the event of an accident, a collision. Okay, so if we want these kinds of things, like windshield theft, then we need to buy this product. Okay, so let's add this coverage. All right, so here's what it looks like now. We have liability of $1 million. We have collision coverage with $1,000 deductible. Okay, we just thought, well, $1,000 is a good amount for us. So we chose $1,000. And then comprehensive coverage, yeah, again, we chose $1,000. Okay, that means if your car gets stolen, and let's say your car is worth $10,000 and it gets stolen, that means you have to pay $1,000 and your insurance company will pay $9,000. Okay, so that's basically all the options here in Canada. Okay, so then your insurance premium is going to go up. Look at this, $92.67 per month, or about $1,100 per year. So why did it go up? The premium went up because we have more coverage. Okay, we bought more products. Now we have liability coverage, we have collision coverage, and we have comprehensive coverage. So our car is well insured right now. Okay, so that's basically how it works in Canada. There's only three things that you really need to remember. Okay, the liability, which you have to have. Everyone in Canada has to have it. This one is optional, and this one is optional. Now, if you drive a cheap car like me, if your car is only $1,000 or $2,000, I mean, you don't really need collision or comprehensive insurance, do you? Because, you know, if you crash and your car gets totaled means it's completely damaged. If your car gets totaled, then you can maybe just go and buy another car. But if you have a really nice new car, you should probably have these, right? If I had a nice car, I would have collision and comprehensive insurance. Because if, let's say your car is $20,000 or $30,000 and you hit something and it gets totaled, that's a lot of money to lose. But if you have this coverage, then you're safe. Your insurance company will pay for the damages. Okay, so after you decide which kind of insurance you want, then you call the insurance company, right? They'll ask you some questions and everything. And then after you finish the call, you finish buying it, they will send you pink slips. So your insurance company will send you pink slips by email and by regular mail. Okay, the email ones are only temporary so that you can start driving now. Then the ones by mail will arrive in about a week. Okay, then you take those and you put them in your car all the time. And the ones they email you, you print them off and you keep them in your car. Okay, you always have to have pink slips in your car to show that your car is insured. Because if the police pull you over and you don't have pink slips, that's a bad situation. Okay, you don't want to be in that situation. Okay, so that's basically how you buy car insurance. Just call your bank or your insurance company. No, first go on the website, get a quote, then call them and say, I want to buy this product, and then they'll help you buy it, and then you just get the pink slips, you put it in your car, and that's it. Okay, so let's do some homework. I want to know, what kind of insurance would you buy? Tell me about the car that you're buying or you're thinking of buying, and what kind of insurance are you planning to buy for your vehicle? Let me know down there in the comments, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.